What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Shadowrun Hong Kong. My name is Splattercat, and today, let me go ahead. I'm going to go through the mission specifics real fast just to make sure what we need to do. We need to plant visitor records and hope that they grow into a massive civil war, and we need to find the location of the research lab. We got this guy over here. I don't know if he's going to bother us if I don't talk to him. I mean, we can talk to him. Welcome to Aries Asia Holdings, a division of Aries Macro Technology. How may I assist you today? Oh, we got a corporate etiquette here. I've got a meeting on the 36th floor with Matrix R&D. Ah, I see. Would you like me to call Division Director Wong to escort you? I have already done that. We've got a milestone review meeting that started 10 minutes ago. As you wish, please go right ahead. You'll have to stay on this floor until somebody comes to escort you upstairs. The receptionist quickly taps at this computer, adding you to the list of registered guests. If there's anything Aries Asia Holdings can do to assist you in your business, feel free to message the front desk at any time. So really what I want to stress here is in the world of Shadowrun, you need to understand like the power and the prestige that corporations maintain in this world. Like there is nothing that some company like Aries cannot do in this world. They are literally gods. The amount of money that they have, they can throw it into any research project. They can make any person disappear. They can also make anybody comfortable and set for life. They're a very, very powerful group of human beings. And it's just one of those things that you really have to let soak in about this. Somebody left their dinner by their sink over there. Seems like a waste, but you know what? I'm not going to question. If they want to let their stuff yellow over there, that's their fault, not mine. I can actually put a drone inside the vent right there and maybe do something on this side. I think this is a restroom over here. You know, they call it a restroom, but I've never actually rested in one. It's mostly dropping dookies and desperate peas. Like, I got to go so bad that I have to use this restroom. I don't have a choice. So where does this vent go? The vent could fit a drone through it. Absent that, there's not much you can do with this. Let's send one of the drones in. So we'll go... I need to click right there, and then we'll put you in control mode. We'll have the drone get up in here. We'll have a look around and see what we can accomplish. It appears as though he's gotten into one of these rooms over here. What does this power conduit do for me? The power conduit is labeled elevator control and power. A series of tangled cables and wires weave in and out of the junction box as if it's been patched and repairs have been made several times. A note is taped to the side of the box. For God's sake, don't touch anything in here without contacting me first. This box is the most temperamental piece of crap I've ever worked with. If anything gets unplugged, the elevator system will go down and take the security card readers with it. Why do we spend all that nuyen on improving security if everyone has to take the stairs? Lee. The drone could fairly easily rip out some of these cables, rendering the elevator and employee ID card readers inoperable until repaired. Didn't we just have somebody come and get us, though? Like, somebody's going to take us upstairs to the 36th floor, and we kind of need the elevator to do that. I mean, we're on the 5th right now, and I don't really plan on going up 30 floors on foot in the middle of an episode. I mean, in the middle of a Shadowrun, it might be rough. The card readers, though, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a look here. Can I turn off control mode right now? It looks like I can't. Okay. Well, he'll have to get back then. I can jack out, but I think I get dump shock if I do that. Dump shock, if you don't know, it's what happens if a rigger's drone gets blown up or if they jack out of it while it's still operable. Dump shock is what happens. It, like, hits you in the brain, and it's no good. It's all bad for you. It tends to be a really, really horrible situation. If we run into a card reader, I'll come back and I'll do that. But for right now, oh, we got guards standing around and everything. We got problems up in here. So I assume there's going to be some Matrix action up in here at some point. Can I close that door behind me? Duncan, what the hell are you doing right now, buddy? I cannot have you fiddling around with stuff like that. I need you with the rest of the group. Let's go ahead and troll around for a minute and see what we can find. I'm going to try not to talk to any guards or anything. That tends to be a bad prospect for you if you're trying to do a shadow run. Talking to guards, they tend to realize you're not supposed to be anywhere that you are. And so you can get in some very real trouble if you do it too much. Got a couple of things around here we can take a look at. Got a computer terminal on this side. The office computer doesn't appear to be fully locked. It rests on an info page about Aries Asia Holdings. With a little finesse, a decker could probably get into the user's secured email. Let's go ahead and access the storage. A few keystrokes later, and you have access to the machine's secure storage, email, personal records, and associated project data. From inside the machine's secure storage, you can access recent email and recent project updates. Let's go ahead and check the email. Most of the email is boring. Lunch plans, updates on hardware requests, complaints about office lighting, and things of that nature. One thread catches your eye, though. I don't know why you're having such difficulty understanding our matrix upgrades, Chung. I've given you the bypass codes for the blocker ice at least 3 times already. Maybe you should write them down or something. Anyways, here they are again. These codes should allow you to bypass the blocker ice in our secure data store, and also for security scheduling. Corporal Quack, Matrix Security Division. Don't sass me, Corporal. I wouldn't be in this situation if you hadn't been promising the Matrix upgrades would be complete next week for the last 6 months. After 4 months of waiting, I stopped thinking about it. Now, every time I make a pull request from our depot, that damn ice gets in my persona's face and demands another set of passcodes. Thank you for the bypass codes, though. I'll write them on the back of my hand or something. Dr. Chung, Aries Asia Research. Project updates. Most of the employee records involve construction projects in and around Hong Kong, but one project referred to as only 2231 stands out. Dr. Chung, I'm concerned about the amount of resources you requested to pursue Project 2231, particular because we are Aries Asia Holdings, not Aries America. 2231 is an Aries America project, not one of ours. What explanation can you offer for this request? How can it be justified? Director Hui, or I guess Director Hui, Aries Asia Finance. This game is just going to make me look bad. I understand your concerns, Director, but you should be aware that all divisions of Aries Macro Technology have been ordered to support Project 2231 where possible. Dr. Taylor and Dr. Hardingham are particularly interested in testing their prototype in support of Project 2231. I'm simply requesting enough manpower to find suitable subjects to test the prototype against. Dr. Chung, Aries Asia Research. The risk involved in local research is unacceptable at this time. This is the entire reason the bulk of 2231 related research takes place at Complex 68G and why 68G is in the middle of a frozen tundra. I'd be willing to divert additional engineers for Taylor or Hardingham's project if they would be willing to create another prototype with the intent of shipping it to Complex 68G. Director Hui, Aries Asia Finance. I'll talk to them about it, Director. If you think it's not possible any other way, I'll impress that upon them. From inside the machine's secure storage, you can access... Okay, so that appears to be the end of what we can really get here. I think we can also browse the information on their holdings, see if we find anything good there. The contents of the page consist primarily of marketing jargon, smiling corporate citizens, and a lot of information on the relatively recent incorporation of Aries Asia Holdings. Unfortunately, there's very little of value here unless you have an interest in stock photographs and corporate jingoism. Oh yeah, by the way, you're a corporate citizen. So if you live on corporate grounds, it's kind of, think of it like an embassy. So if Aries builds a building in Japan, or if they build a building in Seattle, if you're inside Aries' little complex, if you're inside their campus, it's their property. It's their sovereign property. They could do whatever they want as long as it's inside their walls. And so anybody that works for the company is a citizen of the company and subject to the company bylaws and things like that. And so technically, most corporate citizens never leave the building. What you'll have is you'll have like a main research building or like a main work building, and then there'll be dormitories or like apartment complexes that are maintained by the company that you live inside of. Kind of crazy stuff. It gets a little wild. It is a scary world to live in, believe me when I say that. It's kind of one of those... Well, I don't know. I don't like using the word Orwellian, but it's really the only word that sort of describes it, isn't it? I guess. We can go up here and we can mess with something on the public terminal. We do need to plant some data around here, so I figure I'll go after it. This is a public matrix terminal for guests and visitors. Its primary functions appear to be directory and news services as well as basic email. This is also a perfect terminal for you to upload the faked visitor records. Welcome to Aries Asia Holdings. Please note all activity on public terminals is logged and recorded for security purposes. Please state your query. You alter the visitor records. You slip the data chip into a port on the public terminal and let the worm go to work. After several seconds, the chip flashes green. Now Aries Asia Holdings records show that Golden Fong has visited on several occasions in the past. We can search for Taylor and Hardingham, but that'd give us away pretty quick. Anybody that needs to know where they are would already know by corporate information being distributed, through like memos and things like that. I'm a little bit nervous about it. What was our second objective? Let me make sure that I've got everything locked in because they had a long list of things that we needed to do. So we got the location of the research lab is the next part. Alright, well we planted the data. Let's see if there's anything we can do with these rooms back here. Good evening. May I see your guest pass? Never mind. Let's walk away from that one. There's an elevator right there. So I've got to wait for somebody... Oh, they still want me to do this. Okay. Well, I guess I'll do that then. I was a little bit worried that it would log that we were incoming. We'd get ourselves in trouble. Where's Dr. Taylor? Taylor at Aries Asia. He's on floor 27. Dr. Taylor is transferred to Hong Kong offices of Aries Asia Holdings from his previous post in London with Aries Europe. Dr. Taylor's research focuses primarily on drone weapons technology, although previous work has centered on cryogenics technology and the impact of the Matrix on social structures and human development. Dr. Taylor is a joint chair of Aries Asia Drone Research Laboratories with Dr. Ian Hardingham. Current projects include expansion of the Hangzhou Bay tidal power system, a proposal to expand the Hong Kong MTR maintenance program, and further research into machine learning. Okay, well, we got that done. Now we got to go to floor 27, which is going to be there somehow. So we talked this guy into scheduling us on here. We could kill the power to the elevator. That means our dumbass has to go up the stairs for 25 floors. Doesn't sound necessarily super fun. Good evening. Can I see your desk pass? The receptionist didn't give me one. Well, I'm sorry to inform you that you'll have to stay on this floor without an escort then. Company protocol. You understand. That's perfectly fine. I'll go ahead and I'll cut the elevator then. I don't know if those guys are ever going to show up anyways. It looks like there might be something over there that we can get into, but I'm not seeing the access point for it. We also missed a room down here. Got a Matrix terminal that we could take a look at. Let's see. The computer appears to have an open port for a cyber deck. Okay, well, let's take Blaster 2.0. We'll take Killer 2.0. We'll take Boost. We will also take Killjoy. We'll take Suppression and Medic. Hey, good. We got the perfect amount. I haven't bought any ESPs yet. I got that random hiccup that happens. It's Dane, my personal hiccup. ESPs, I don't tend to use them because with the way the new Matrix works, you don't really stand your ground. Like, the point of the game now is to go as quickly as possible, whereas in previous games, standing your ground was the name of the game. And so ESPs were a way to have additional party members when you were in the Matrix. Now, it sort of seems like a last resort, but anyways, let's go for it. Hey, look at that. They added a tutorial. Somebody must have been watching my video. Or maybe it was just pointing you over to here. Cool. Alright, let's have a look here. What have we got going on? We can assume that this place is probably going to be pretty stingy as far as security goes. It is corporate after all. I'm probably going to try and follow this bot over here around the corner. Oh, the AI, sorry, the pathfinding got me right there. He took a turn that I didn't want. I wanted him to go wide. That sucks. We should be able to get rid of this guy pretty quick, though. I have 4 AP, so I'm going to run Suppression real quick. That's going to get rid of our trace. And then I'm going to go with Killer 2.0 here. He is flanked, so we should be able to do a little... Oh, where's my 4 AP at? Did that cost me multiples? Oh, they made it more expensive. Did they? Oh, that must have cost 3. Never mind, I'm an idiot. I wasn't paying attention again, as always. Let's go with Killer right here. We'll get rid of you. And then what I need to do is we just need to like, get away from there as fast as possible. 20 trace isn't bad, and it's not something I'm concerned about. Right here, let's take a minute. I'm going to stare at the patrols here for just a moment. And once everything is all sorted out in my brain pan, we'll go. So it looks like we've got 3. That's probably our path right there. Although we got to watch that turn that he makes. And we got to be quick about it too if we wanted to skeef that right there. The other option... Oh, they turn backwards right there. Interesting. So there's a gate on that side that we can get to. And there's actually a pretty wide opening right there. I think that's our guy. I mean, that's a really, really wide opening. So I'll probably go for that one the next time it comes around on the pattern. Talking about wide openings in the middle of the Matrix. Gonna make it all self-conscious. But like, it's not that wide of an opening. It gets frequent use, okay? I'm like, whoa, calm down. Ain't nobody taking shots at you. I'm gonna try and go out this way if it'll work. Alright, so now that we're in here, it looks like they turn this way. No, I don't want to go this way. Oh, shit, we have, like, real ice over here. Brutal. Okay, so we've got real ice. Oh, shit. There's so many of them. What are these right here? Like, what are these little... They aggroed us, like, the second we got in here. That's brutal. Okay, so I need to go with Killer 2.0. Let's get you taken care of. So that's 150. We liquidated it instantaneously. That ice has been melted. Let's start off over here, but we missed that shot. Instead, how many AP does he have, I wonder? He's in heavy cover, unfortunately. Let's go with Killjoy. Maybe that'll help. There it is. And with our final attack, I'll probably move into some kind of real cover. Oh shit, we got those over there too. Okay, so we need to keep this fight off the grid then. And I should also use this opportunity to get into the system as far as I can while these are sort of stuck. And I have the movement advantage. We have a trace over there that's ready to go. Let's go with Killer 2.0. I need this ice to be gone by the end of this. Okay, so there it is. On this side, we're going to try and get rid of this guy now, and I'm going to try and get myself away from that. It looks like we actually automatically apply erosion using this deck, which is an incredibly powerful ability, no joke. That's a really, really strong ability. We are stacking up a lot of trace right now, though, so now would be the time that we want to get rid of that if we can. It looks like we have a Watcher Ice right here. Is he on us? Are these Watcher Ice too? Okay, those are Watcher Ice. So what I'm going to do actually is cancel that out. We're just going to go straight for the node, I think. Sneak behind that and go straight after it. And then that should be it for us, right? Oh, no, we got another little guy right there. Okay, we still had one remaining. We're at 65 trace right now, which has me a little bit nervous. We should be able to get rid of a lot of that, though, without too many problems. Let's run a killer on you. A little bit more damage, and then we'll try and get inside the elevator control panel. I know that right there. The blocker ice looks like it's pretty bad. It's a level 8. I don't think I've ever seen one. What happened to that security code we had? Is it not for this? It must not be for this. Can I walk away? Because honestly, if I can cut the elevator controls... If I can cut the elevator controls through the drone, it might make this a little bit easier. And so I'm going to leave that alone for right now. And I'm going to try... I'm going to resume them real fast. And I wanted to see if they had line of sight when they go through here. He might see me. Or he might not. It looks like they don't have line of sight when they come through here. So we got that covered. The opening that I'm seeing right now... Yikes. It's right there, I think. But you gotta go quick. Oh, he did see me through the wall. Weird. Okay, well my killer missed. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and get on him, though. We don't really, like, need it. Just blast the hell out of this dude real quick. And then I would prefer, actually, to be in a safer spot now. So does he just patrol in that little circuit right there? No, he goes through eventually, I was going to say. It looks like there's some kind of... I think they can see through those blocks right there. It looks like it's a bug. Like, they can see through those little corner blocks for some reason. And I'm pretty sure it's a bug because it says I'm safe back here. So... Not sure where to go with this, but I'm going to kill him off real fast. I'm going to get into a new spot. Apparently, we're just going to brute force this whole thing and just, like, go for it. We got security scheduling over here. I do have the code on this side. Wait, there's a... What? What's the password? Let's see here. Can I copy and paste these? So security, is this the secure? What is this? Security scheduling. Let me go ahead. And security scheduling is going to be ZH4NGF3I. If I can't copy and paste that, sorry, I opened up Notepad on my other computer and I'm running it right now. We'll enter the password here and we'll see if this works. We got ZH4. Oops, I got the wrong keyboard. ZH4. I don't know if it's case sensitive either, but I'm going to make it like so. And so we'll get the password right there. And it looks like we're in. So what does this do for me? I assume that that puts me on the circuit. It doesn't really tell you. One of the big things that I have with this game right now with the Matrix is sometimes when you flip certain nodes, it doesn't really denote what happens when you flip that node. It tells you what the node does, but I'm not sure what my character just did, whereas in tabletop, I would be able to specify as the player what I wanted my character to do. And so I think that that probably put us on the schedule for visitation, but much beyond that, I couldn't tell you. So this asshole doesn't come over here, does he? I could really afford to get more trace while I'm here. I would prefer not to get any more if I can help it. And the elevator override control was over there. I'm going to save that as a last resort for right now, because I don't really need to hack that anyways. Instead, I'd like to make for this second threshold over here. Does he turn left? Oh, he turns back. So there's a pretty big gap up here, too. Assuming the pathfinding doesn't get us again, I should be able to run through there without too many problems. Pathfinding likes to cut them corners. Get you in trouble. I had to wait for this one, though. It might line up only every, like, 2 revolutions or something. So yeah, like right there is looking good. Assuming that we make the run, and then we come in through here. There it is, perfect. Perfectly execute. Damn, the system is huge. The system goes on like forever. So where is our destination goal here? I don't actually know where I'm working towards at the moment. I need to go out and spot a little bit further into the system. Fog of War is getting me into trouble. Looks like we got some kind of access node over there. We'll have to wait this out and see where he goes. I think he stays on that path. I think it's right there. If I can get into... Oh, no, never mind. Like, I think it's right... Nope, go back, go back, go back. I think it's right there if you can make the run, but it's going to be tight. It's going to be really tight. And then from that spot, you've got to jump almost instantaneously after into another spot. I mean, look for dead spots a little bit longer. I'm not good at pattern recognition. That looks pretty dead over there, too. So let's assume for a minute I get in over here, and then I go right there. Okay, so that's exactly... What is gas valve 2? The hell is that going to do for me? Huh. What does gas valve 2 do? And why do I need it? We are so deep inside this system right now. I assume that'll help me in some way later on. Like maybe it causes a gas leak or something? I don't know. There's a lot of nodes in here that I'm not really... That's weird that it says the level is 1 when you click on it, but when you go in, the blocker ice is 9. Huh. Woo! I can't believe I made that one. That seemed like dumb luck right there, but I'm going to call it reflexes. I don't know what the hell that node does. I'm a little bit lost at the moment trying to figure it out. Instead, I'm just going to follow this node around. And hopefully we make it deep enough into the system to where we can figure out what the hell we're supposed to be doing here. So we got another blocker ice on this side. That's gas valve 1. Why am I messing with the plumbing right now? Oh, there we got another gate. Jesus. He comes around on the left, don't he? Ooh. I may have to get rid of one of these guys. May not have a choice. Line of sight is hurting me right now, too. Oh. I might be able to go through there. There we go. And this is all sort of like adaptive and reactive right now. That's gas valve 3. Shit. So this entire area just deals with the plumbing? What good does that do me, I wonder? I haven't seen any gas valves or anything, so shit if I know. Still, it was easy enough to follow him around. I mean, you start to get the hang of the system. It seems like they've made it I don't know if I'm just getting used to it or if they tightened up the system a little bit in a patch to make there be less delay in between when you click and when you move. But it feels more fluid now. Like, I feel like I can adapt to things a little bit better. I believe it's this gent that we followed in last time. And we got to get over to this side. And if we could just get deeper into the system, I guess. I'm going to take a look. Ooh, what happened in here? Is it just like a dead end? Oh, man. Brutal. So, not knowing what these gas valves do for me, I mean, I figure I could probably get back here. It might be easier to go from the beginning, though, from where we currently are. I'm going to run, and I'm just going to hope that we make it. Shit. Didn't make it. I tried my best. I tried my hardest. I'm going to run suppression real quick. Get that down a little ways, and then I'm just going to hope that we crit this guy. Ooh, 200 HP was not enough to vaporize his ass. That's unfortunate. Here, go back this way. Our trace is down from where it was, and that's all you can ask for sometimes. So was there a separate direction that I had not gone here? So it looks like I've been there. I've been there, and I've been there. So I think lining that side up then and going over there might be where I want to be. He's moving pretty quick. That little watcher ice is cooking right there. I don't recall precisely how I got here. I think I ran along that side. We might not have much of an option here. Ah, shit. I didn't move fast enough. I think I could have made it if I had moved a little quicker, but I messed it up. Should be able to get rid of him pretty quick. And assuming this little guy doesn't turn around. Oh, he does. Okay, so then we'll go in through there. Go out through this side. There's elevator override controls right there. Oh, no, we have been over here, haven't we? Shit, so where? There's no data store, though. Where have I been? I think that's the one that I want to get to, unless that's the way that I came in. System is confusing me. And, like, the system is not difficult enough to where I'm worried about having to hack it again. Like, I don't really care. Seems easy enough to me to, like, get around in here. You have, like, the occasional Oh, there we go. There's some friends. I knew he'd make... Wow, he ran right up on me. He was ready for war. Alright, gents. Since you so graciously decided to line up right in front of me, I'm going to AoE you, and I'm going to hope that it does double damage to one of you. It did indeed, so you're now gone. Ice melted, problem solved, trace eliminated. And I personally would love to find the data store around here. There's more of them. Shit. So there's the secure data store on that side. We're going to have to get rid of these guys. Let me open up on him real quick. I'm going to move to there and then to there. Because he's going to move. And I want to, like, figure out how I'm going to get to that data store without getting myself in trouble here. He's going to come around on that side. The 5 trace that he gives us, though, isn't that big of a deal. Like, I'm not that concerned about it. Alright, so now that he's down... it becomes Operation Skeef mode on this side. And we should have the code for this one, as I recall. What was the code? We have GU4N. So let me type this in because I think it is case sensitive. We have GU4NYU. Okay. So on this side, GY4NYU. What? GU4NYU. Huh. Must have mistyped. Alright, so we got the Aries research files. I think I'm going to pull out from right here. That should get us moving, but if I can do this hardware mode, like I really feel like there's probably a benefit in doing this the hardware way, just like snipping the line over there. I think we're looking good right now. I can't talk to him again. We're just waiting on somebody to come pick us up and take us upstairs to the 27th floor. Or maybe that was just to get us past the front desk. Either way, I think we're out of time for today. My name is Splattercat. I will see you all next time. This is Shadowrun Hong Kong. I will see you in future episodes. Check it out down below in the description if you wanted to purchase the game. It's actually quite exquisite. I will see you all later. How do, everybody?